Do we know what we're doing here today? Holy smokes. What is going on? Like, the stress. This is like, oh my gosh. I don't even know where to start. Angels of light and love, I welcome you into direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my space, my work, my health and wellness, and that of my children's. Holy freaking smolies. It's like, I don't have words for this. Oh, my angels are like little, jeez, ding dong ditch 'em. They turned the tables on me today. I ended up coming in because I couldn't get into the court system, so I looked at the papers that were served from the opposing party, and it said that, you know, to notice to appear in court today. And I was like, okay, double check, let's go ahead and phone it in. And the automated system told me that there was a hearing today. And so I'm like, okay, that should for sure tell me to come in. I come in. Like, by the way, I had like an hour and a half of sleep, and which was like a blessing, plus an hour and a half of meditation time whenever I was trying to go to sleep. It's just like leaving it up to the angels, like, please, like, you do whatever you want, okay, as far as if I'm gonna sleep or if I'm gonna meditate. We're gonna use this as like a getting better thing. And then oh my gosh, here I am holding, like, it looks like like, you know, those little little Asian kids with like the wheel, like the water, you know, buckets, you know, coming up the hill, running up that hill basically with like loads of paperwork, binders, like on the dude, what? This is a blessing in disguise, though, because and I walked in there. I was just like, okay, I don't have time to like rush to do this or that, and thank God I cut a couple things out, that because I'm like, I might just be like riding by the seat of my pants, just like I just might be like grazing it, and I'll just make it. I'm gonna go to Kinko's, and I'm gonna go over here and just to get some more items, because dude, my printer was like, it was working fabulous until I had to change out the ink with no warning, which was fine because I'm like, yay, I got the ink over there, got at least a cartridge, full cartridge left. It was the wrong cartridge. It was the cartridge to the old printer. Like, I was so devastated. I was like, oh my god. And that was after spending like till 8 o'clock plus like a dime doing printouts the previous day. Oh my god. So I walk up to the court, and it says closed, and it shows the hearing dates, so like, you know, who's scheduled, and it shows that mine is remote, you know, remote. So I'm like, okay, at least I can charge my phone in my car and like get situated here. Dude, like, I don't even know why I freak out over like, this is important to have dry runs. That's what the angels did to me. The ding dong ditch 'em. Basically, I was like, ta-da, I'm here. And then on the way, I'm on the way to the court. Nobody freaking told me, but my freaking zipper, let me tell you, I was like this. I walked into the courthouse like fucking like that. Nobody told me. Why? Until like, I was like, my shirt feels a little loose. I was standing right in front of the court door to enter. And I was like putting my hands on my hip, and I was like, this feels a little loose. That's kind of strange. It feels a little airy. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, it was a good job. For sure. And so I got back to my car, like little trotting, trying to hobble. The freaking hearing today, like, it was only like, it was like 5 minutes or less. Holy smokes. She said the binders you don't have to bring until actual hearing date, which is next month. What What are you? I was like, you know, I hope everybody, including the opposing party, had a good laugh at that, you know. Why? It was good because a couple things are missing, and so we agreed to exchange electronically. But like, I'll bring the binders in. Like, so it bought me time. That is like the blessing in disguise, the biggest blessing ever. In fact, I've got to say thank you to all of my supporters out there, like my hidden ones. When I know, like, when you know that, what, dude, when I'm in a pinch and you know it and you show up and you freaking help out, you may or may not show your face, and you may or may not make yourself known. But when I catch on to you and I'm like in the heat of the moment, like, I won't even like look at you. Like, I won't even look at, like, I can't look at you, like, because like I'm in so much stress at that moment that I don't want to break down, and I don't want it to be like a dead giveaway that you're helping. So anyway, I appreciate it. Okay, so I can hardly see. So we're gonna pull some things from the Medicine Woman Tarot, because, dude, like, oh man, what now? Like, the biggest, I can't say that I was embarrassed, but for sure, people, like, seriously, people need to light a fire, like, to just get me going. Seriously, the stress that I was in. I mean, they said to watch your thoughts. Do you know how intense? Like, do you know how many times it occurred to me to make like instantaneous gosh, it says message retracted or something like that. But do you know how many times like things, like, messages came to me and I was supposed to move like right then and there, like even with the ink cartridge? Dude, it made me cry on the way over here, thinking I must be due for something really, really, really big, because for me to have messages like that and I'm supposed to move like instantly on them. And I don't doubt the messages that I receive, but it's like I usually have some more leeway to do those actions. But things are moving so quickly now. I guess having a relationship with spirit is just like, you're all in and you just like, things escalate pretty quickly. It's crazy. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so what does Spirit want to say about all of this? Because usually, like, I even have, like, a few minutes to, like, not a few minutes. Well, how do I say it? When I'm supposed to get, like, when I'm called to get, like, a certain plant or something for protection, or a certain herb, or, fill out an application to, like, figure out, like, finances or whatever, I usually have about a week or two time span. And that's been the case for about a good year now. Yeah, a good year or so. But now, it's like, I guess for the past week or two, I'd say definitely for the past week, they're like I'm supposed to do it that day. If not, like, that very second. There's varying ones. They're like testing me. They're testing us. It's a good thing. You see, I'm still in the parking lot. What the fuck? Alright. What are angels of light and love? Spirit, what do you want to say? What do you want to tell me? I'm not upset at you. I'm not upset at myself. I gotta be more organized. That's the thing. And be able to laugh at things. Which I'm trying to do. There's no resentment. Dude, I thought the judge was gonna be so irritated. Like, I was so prepared for it. Like, daddy's home and I'm, you know, like, you better hide. You better hide. But, dude, like, there was nothing of the sort. There's maybe like a slight annoyance with the audio, or I don't know, but mountain over a molehill, dude. 10 of arrows and ace of stones in reverse. Okay. 10 of arrows. And then on the way, freaking magically delicious. I've had my 8-hour shift, like my big girl 8-hour shift today. Out of like, I was bestowed that, and it happened to be today. So I put it up for dibs for anybody else to take it. And I kept checking and checking, and nobody took it. And then this morning, I'm like, I can't forget. I can't fuck them over. I can't forget. I got it. Like, it just takes like 5 minutes, or like if I'm on hold, like 15 minutes, whatever. But I can't, like, I gotta make sure. And I checked, and I'm like, where's my shift? Somebody took it. Thank God. Who is it? I want to know. Okay. So this is 10 of arrows. The broken arrow is at the top. So the broken arrow is signifying. Usually this is like a killer card, you know? Yeah, I'd have to say that. But being that it's a broken arrow on the top, noting like it's a ricochet, that's what it is. When there's peacemaking, it's like you got it in pocket. It's like you got the ace in pocket. I don't even understand. Like, I guess the most embarrassing part was walking. I even wore a business suit. I have like so many. I could wear one for each day of the month and still be like, so I still can, like, I can mix and match after that, you know? Like, I prepared for like the business world, like committed to it. And once you get to, like, to that level of perfection, like, I got this for that, that for that, that for that, and I'm ready. I'm all lined up. That's when life changes, like, just like, you know, like, you know, just like change it on you. What are you doing? It's like, you know, when Katniss discovers that it's the thing, the center thing is a clock, and the guy was like, oh, let's just, you know, spin it and see how well they do, like, tell time now. That's what it's like. Telling you, that's what they're doing. So I was so excited because this business suit, I had the jacket is somewhere here. Anyway, the last time I wore it, I wore it to a couple of funerals. I don't know. I just, like, it's my lucky, like, morning suit where, you know, you can feel good when you can still, like, feel good about things when you have to let shit go. Let me see. There's a little bit of oh, don't forget, like, don't, so there's like a little bit of sparkle here. Can you see? Can you see? Oh dear. Yeah. But it looks banging with the jacket. Not sexy, but banging, I'd say. It's a, it like, it stands between several worlds. Anyway, I just remembered not feeling horrible when I had to let go, like, say goodbye to a couple of elders. I remember that. I don't know. It was fond. So, you know, like, even last night, on my way to Kinko's and on the way back home, the whole time it was a little playlist of what my grandma would play. All of it. And she always comes through. even when I don't ask her. So what's the deal, hon? So I think the whole thing about like slaying here or killer energy is like the biggest pentacle here. Oh, dude, yeah, the biggest pentacle here is peacemaking. Like you know, when you go through very stressful situationships, you when you go through all those things, there's bound to be residual energy upon closure. You just gotta face it. You gotta face it. And it's okay. It's gonna be better than okay. Do you know, like, that was my freaking triad mantra. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be better than okay. It's gonna be awesome. That's what I was working with. So, alright. What else do you want to say, Spirit? I want to ask how we did. And, you know, many blessings to you, my helpers. Like, seriously. Gotta say, I was so thankful for you. The Seven of Bowls, Exemplar of Pipes, which is the Queen of Wands, Five of Bowls in reverse, and the Sunset, which is death. Welcome. We have cleared the room. So this is definitely for me. I guess some people just wanted to see if I was okay. But you know what? I'm better than okay. I wonder if my helpers knew what I was like, what the end outcome was of this little episode. Shoot. So, this is what dreams are made of, is what they're saying. Because, like, there's death right here. Okay, at the very, very, very back end, backpacked, right? Sunset is beautiful. It's beautiful once you look at the whole thing. Five of Cups. It's like, you already said goodbye, you know? And, that's like what we're backpacking, you know, with our magic. Like, there's so many more options ahead. There's so many more things that, like, I thought I was like, done. I thought I was like, absolutely, you're out, done. And, yeah, so that's not the case. There's, you know how the moon, you can still see it after sunset? Oh, dude, what am I thinking? Duh. You can still see it when the sun rises. It's the inverse speaking of that. That residual energy. That's what they're saying. Dude, I'm so discombobulated right now. I am working off of the hour-and-a-half true sleep and a couple of gummy vitamins and some water and the lingering meows of my cat in its crate because I couldn't have it like messing with the paperwork. Now I have to tend to the cat. And you know what? TMI. Maybe I won't say it. The Spirit, is it okay if I say it? Because, like, there's normal people right here. Or should I not say it? You tell me. Nine of Pentacles. I think Spirit's a little classy. It's super classy, actually. Because Spirit's not really telling me what to do. Spirit's just urging me towards what's right. Okay? So, Spirit's like teaching me how to focus on the next steps ahead. Planting, you know? It's showing me how to do something else rather than like being just entertainment monkey. Yeah, I think that's important right now. Working on what you can do. Okay. Okay. So 9 of arrows accentuated, 8 of bowls in reverse. So it's a comeback, and they cannot stress this enough. They're like, Tina, cannot. We have 99 Luft balloons. Yeah. Oh wait, why did I? Oh yeah, 99. Yeah, 99 Luft balloons. Okay. So they're saying because like this is extra like accentuated, but like the arrow is pointing to me. So like we cannot accentuate this enough for you that this is a comeback. By comeback, they're saying like who you were before, like all of the before this phase of what do you call it, lethargy, sleep, sometimes ignorance, because you wanted bliss, you wanted romance in your life, and you sold out for like a very like below average trade-off. That's what you did, Tina. Remember, you did that, you made those choices, and you're not going to get angry at yourself because you accelerated like your life plan, going through like being able to recalibrate and go, like your gifts amplified because of that. But let me tell you, going through that the first Gump little trailer things, I totally forgot about this memory until I've revisited those. That I remember watching it for the first time. It was just like off in the background, and it was with my cousins, and I wasn't like, it was just like off to the side. And somebody asked like, "Oh, so what is it about?" And I looked at the screen, and I thought I was bullshitting. I totally thought I was bullshitting. I was like, well, you know, she spoiler alert. Yeah, so she ends up getting cancer, and but then they get kind of like married and stuff, and they have kids, and then she dies. That's what happens. And they're like, Tina, why'd you have to ruin it for them? I was like, I never even watched this. I don't even know what it's about. Like, I just like saw the screen, and I just made it up. And if you look back at when it was made, like when it came out, because it was still like VHS relevant, dude, I was a teenager. I was a young teenager, like maybe 13, maybe 15. I was somewhere around there. But they were so mad. They're like, Tina, you ruined it. And I'm like, I didn't. I was just joking. I had no idea. But I didn't realize until like in the past week, tracing back to those moments when I didn't practice like spirituality, but I was raised like in a religious background. My gifts were there. My gifts were there prior to me meeting my ex. Do you know how wonderful it is to know that? And then I drew back to another memory where I remember doing like watercolor paintings, and I was just doing it like free from my mind. And it was nothing that I ever saw before, but it was also not something I was trying to do like, you know, different. There was no like initiative to be like, I'm gonna make something different. I just was going with the flow of things. My mom found it one day, and I was doing it on like this kind of like very thin piece of paper that was almost like toilet paper. It was like the thinnest, cheapest paper that you could find, that like, and it was from my grandma's house. And there was like other paper that I would actually, no, I think I'm getting things mixed up, but the paper, like, I think I did it on there too, but like the water wouldn't go through. But so I did it like on regular like printer paper, And so the sheet sometimes would crinkle up a little bit. But my mom found it one day, and she's like, "What is this, Tina? What, like, where did you, like, who did this? Like, did you do this?" And I say, "Yeah, I just did." And she said it was beautiful. My mom doesn't really do art. Like, she doesn't really go to museums or anything like that. So, I mean, she does, like, go to, like, historic places. But I didn't think anything of it. Uh, um, anyway, it's, very difficult to get compliments from her. Unless, I look pretty or something. Which is, like, not a horrible thing, because I don't even get that regularly. Regular from, like, normal people do. It's just fine, like, even from, like, a peer level, like a girl to girl type of thing. My nose is so leaking now. Give me a second. I'm trying to find something I can wipe it on. Give me something. Jeez. I'm gonna find something. My nose. Do I have to wipe it on a jacket? Oh, we don't know. We don't know what we gotta do. Oh my god, I don't even know. I'm gonna wipe it on a jacket. That's how classy I am today. Classy. Oh my god. Why is life so crazy sometimes? Hold on. Oh. See if there's something. There's this. That's okay. It's like a baby wipe. All right, we're back here. See, it's gonna be better than okay. It's awesome. Don't you know? Don't you know by now? Hold on a sec. Oh, my phone is overheating. Is it? Let me see. Feel it. Oh, it's gonna come out shortly. But let's go ahead and see. Spirit, how did we do? How did we do today? With, like, how did I do? Did I do? I mean, it's okay. You can be blank. That's what friends do. Okay. Discernment, judgment. You know what this means? Well, just judgment, discernment. It's like, well, thinking about things. You get what you deserve. You get what you serve, basically. And so, I mean, like, you did well, Tina. Like, that's good and all. However, like, being disorganized can really throw you in for like I don't want to say like I was completely disorganized, but they're just saying there are certain things that we need to, this is all the more reason to stop fucking around with like even a few seconds of scroll time. Because I've curbed a lot of my stuff, my bullshit. But they're saying you, for what you've got to do, Tina, for the things that you have to do now, you really have to buckle down. Okay, because what's coming is actually wonderful. These are things that you really, really, really want to be committed to. You see, like, she's basically wearing a headband, but it's like home and hearth, like it's already like deep within thought. You see, the path to the crown chakra, basically, from like what you say to like the download, like your vocal representation is good, is what they're saying. However, you really have to work from the crown chakra, moving forward. That, yeah, those 3 beeps, definitely. That's so, they're so crazy. I don't even know how they're doing it. But, it's like a summoning the buffalo spirit. So if you understand this for your journey, it's definitely meant for you too. Okay. Doing okay. Okay, what about my helpers? No, I already know they did fantastic, but let's pull a card for you guys for what Spirit has to say. 'Cause, you know. The grandmother's moon. Oh, you manifested well. You definitely manifested well. You told, you know, as your ancestors, like, gave you the impressions and you manifested them. And this is also saying that with your divine feminine energy, that you helped soothe my thoughts. You definitely helped me out with this transition. All right, I think before it conks out, is there anything else that you want to say, Spirit? Of course, I'd like to go on for another 20-30 minutes. Okay, wow. I'm gonna be prepared. Excuse me. Okay. Oh. Alrighty. Ace of Wands in reverse. Harvest Lodge of the Stones in reversed. And Lover's card upright. What? Hold on. Hold your horses here. Harvest Lodge. I forget what that is here. A Harvest Lodge. Oh, is a queen. Okay. So Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What? This is okay. Let me preface this with saying that a lot of people are going to think this is crazy. But if you are a practitioner, you will definitely know that it is not a crazy thing. My person, at least one of them, is definitely not from around here. This is definitely not. Yeah. So yeah, the only, like, the best way in order to create a portal and access point to my person, to this particular person, is for me to, how do I say it? think more long term. You know, like, because this is a Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pipes both together in reverse. So it's like a ball game kind of thing. Hitting your investments like clear across the board. But so it's also saying like it's not really a game. So once you think more long term rather than incremental, that will kind of widen the portal to allow for greater realms of communication. I don't know why there's stipulations on this. Is that for reals? Let me see. Let me see what he got to say. Apprentice of Arrows in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. At this very same time, there was bullshit energy that came through on my text. It was some bullshit delivery, like about a warehouse or whatever. So there's bullshit energy present in this room right now. Oh, not anymore. We rebuke them. May they have the karma. How synchronous was that? Oh my gosh, my heart took her a little bit on the bottom. Okay, so, okay, let's update that. Somebody feels really entitled to my energy. I was like, gross. No. Alright, Peacemaker. The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, definitely not traditional. They're not from here. They're not from around here. Definitely not. I don't know them. Like, I gotta just first. Do you want to reveal yourself a little bit to me? No, they said not time yet. Okay. All right. So, any like last bits of wisdom that you want to share, Spirit? Jesus Christ. Ace of Cups and Five of Wands in reverse. No, they're just saying cheers. Cling, cling, cling. You know? There's no dispute with what you've done. This is all part of learning process, the packaging that was involved in order for you to receive the messaging accordingly, Tina. Okay? Now you know that, you know, there's a time and place for everything, and it's very precise when it comes to you. Okay, so the other thing is that there's telling me also on a side note to hold others to that standard. If somebody wants to get into your energy, if somebody wants to be close to you, if somebody wants to be on your in group, you're gonna have to hold them to those standards. Okay. I already forgot what the what I'm supposed to hold them to. Very precise in timing and delivery. Gosh. Yeah. Yeah, there's no effing around here. Okay. Yeah. Is there an additional motto you would like for me to have? We have Teaching Lodge of the Arrows, the Queen of Swords in reverse facing the Four of Pentacles. I want to clarify for the teaching lodge of, or the, you know, the Queen of Swords here, Spirit. Okay, in reversal. 7 of Swords in reverse. Oh, I got duct tape all over me now. Oh, great. Phantasmic. Okay. So what they're saying, the new motto to add on, the supplementary, is to focus on your own takeaways. Because what you speak is basically what you manifest. So they're saying basically to manage your thoughts well. You know, like that's why it's so important. That what you speak is manifesting. So what was it again? The Queen of Queen. Mind your own manifestations. Yeah. Like mind your own takeaways. That's what they're saying. Because there's no lie in that. I think you begin to cheat yourself when you focus on what the, you know, like whatever everybody else is doing. I like that. That's actually pretty strong. Thank you. Good job. Bottom of the deck is 4 of Wands in reverse. So again, enhancing the root system. And I'm told to get that. Empress in reverse for sure. You're just like wiggling your toes in the dirt, Tina. Okay? And 10 of Pentacles for real. You know, it's just massive. 9 of Pipes. Stand up for it. Yeah. It's also when you show up and you defend, like you command respect for your realm, you also greet your realm very graciously. That's what they're saying. Okay, it's all good now. I'm feeling a lot better. No more tears. Thank you, Spirit. Holy smokus. I don't know why today I was a little tongue-tied more than usual. I want to get one for me again. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Like, no. At this point, you're overdoing it. That's what they're saying. Okay? Put it back inside. Alright. The message is the message. Sometimes it's hard to, oh my gosh. This is a mess right here. We're gonna get organized. And that's what today is gonna be about. Moving forward. Not for the sake of like, well, maybe like partially like what's next, but you have to be in your moment. Like it's got to be meditative. Like I just know that it's for something greater than myself. So you know, just to add to the, actually they said don't say anything more. That's it. We're just going to leave it there. Okay. Thanks for joining me. And now that this reading is officially over, I send all energies back with to their appropriate locations outside of mine, with their appropriate karma is due, assisting with that sequence of rollout. In light and love, I close all portals.